Have you ever wondered what kinds of sales you would get in 2024 with print on demand? So I've been doing print on demand since 2005 and I've seen the ups and downs, and I wanted to do a test to see what kinds of profit you would get in 2024 with print on demand. So for my test, I wanted to create a design a day in 2024 and upload it to Redbubble, Teepublic, and Amazon and see what kinds of results I got. So here are the designs that I've made so far: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August. Over 250 designs so far since January 1st with the design a day. And I've been uploading these to Redbubble, Teepublic, and Amazon. And I'm going to share with you the profit, the real profit that I've made with these. All the sales, not only the sales, but the designs that work. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what to do with those top selling designs to brainstorm and create even more designs that should get you even more sales. So let's get into it. I'm going to go into Redbubble first. I'm going to share with you what design sold for me in August there, as well as what sold for me for all of 2024 on Redbubble. So here I am on Redbubble. If you don't know what Redbubble is, it's a place for artists to sell the designs on either t-shirts or stickers or all kinds of different products. In fact, one of the things I love about Redbubble is they have so many products. So if you scroll down through here, you can see I'm on one of the artists to follow. That's great. But mainly t-shirts, mainly stickers, and in fact, I probably sell more stickers than t-shirts, to be honest, but that's probably why Redbubble out of the three is the one that I get the least amount of profit at the end of the day with this. So I'm going to show you how I find what's selling. So when you go here and you have your account, you can go to Manage Portfolio, and it will show everything that you've uploaded so far. I have a ton of them, again, over 250 just in 2024, and a lot of these have been done with AI. So if you follow me on social media, you've probably seen me do these and ask about which ones I should use, and a lot of these are AI based. So you can see here though, what I wanted to show you is a lot of these say 0, which means 0 sales, and that's because I just uploaded these not too long ago. These are the latest ones. They go by latest, and if I scroll down more and more, I probably will find the ones that have sold. So I'm not going to do that here because that's going to take too long to go through 250 designs, but I'm going to show you in the next part which ones sold for me in August, as well as which ones sold for me throughout the whole year from January to August. So here's the breakdown. Here's what sold for me in August on Redbubble. So I got 13 sales, which is the highest so far. If you've watched my other videos, this is the highest month so far as far as sales, and that contributes, I think two things contribute to that. I have more designs now, as well as we're getting closer and closer to Q4. So, but you can see again, I broke it down, only 3 shirts sold and 10 stickers with a total profit of $21.66, which isn't great. You can't live off of $21.66, but it's a great, nice profit for lunch if you want to go get a good lunch or good dinner. I think that could really help. But you can see it's growing. This one did really well, this beaver one. I sold 7 of these, and most of them were stickers again. But yeah, you can see that. These are the kinds of things that are sold, and all of these were done with AI, which is really cool. So I also wanted to share this. This is the graph from January to August. So you can kind of see the trend, at least on Redbubble. They're all going to be different. Not every pod site's going to go up and down like this. This is for me and for Redbubble and the designs that I put. So everything is going to be a little different. But you can see in the beginning, no sales, right? It takes a while to even get one of the sales here. Probably got 2 or 3 here in March, and then it ramped up in April and then went back down, and now it's catching back up again. That is Redbubble for me. So a total of 18 designs of my 250 designs sold, which isn't a great percentage. And I got 40 sales in total. If you add all these together, 13 plus 12 plus whatever these were, 40, and a total profit since January 1st. Again, I didn't make any money in the beginning, but $82.32. So this is a really nice dinner profit. But yeah, let me show you as well all the designs that sold, all 40 or all 18 designs. So take a look at these. Talk to Me Goose was the most, and then Beaver again. So you can see here 10 sales, 10 sales, 3 sales, 2 sales, and so on. So I just picked the ones that had the most sales here, and you can see a lot of onesies, which I call onesies, but they only sell one time. They've only sold one time. But A lot of these, I believe all of these were done with AI as well. Yes. So yeah, AI has been helping me get sales on Redbubble, and it is possible to get sales with AI art, but you notice I'm not just using AI by itself. I'm adding text or adding some background or adding something. So just using AI alone I don't think can help, but using AI in combination with some good text and some good background and of course knocking it out, I think can really help. So the next print-on-demand site I wanted to share with you is teepublic.com. You can see Teepublic is more focused on t-shirts, of course. They're actually both free. Redbubble and Teepublic are both owned by the same company, and they're both free to join. So you just got to sign up. They accept almost everyone, but you just have to be careful what you post on here because they could close your account if you post things that are copyrighted and all that kind of stuff. But you can see more focused on designs and t-shirts. So you can see t-shirts and stuff like that. They do sell other products, not as many products as Redbubble, but for me, Teepublic has been selling more designs, actually giving me more profit, maybe slightly less sales, but more profit because I'm selling t-shirts and not stickers, which give me $1 or $2 as opposed to t-shirts which give me $4 per sale, right? So the way to find out if I sold on here is I can go to my account and then go to my store. So once you're in your store, this is my store, and you can see kind of the same way that Redbubble does it, is it can tell you right here how many of it sold. Now you only see this if it's your store. If you go on someone else's store, you won't see it. But if you scroll down again, right here, 1 sold or 5 sold or whatever you find, but this one sold 1. So I'm gonna go through all 250 designs again and see which ones sold, and I'll show you exactly what design sold for me on Teepublic as well as my profit, just like it did with Redbubble. All right, so I counted them all up, and these are the ones that sold for me in August. So I'm gonna move my face here so you can see both of them, or all of them. 12 sales, so not as many sales, but the profit's bigger because each one of these is a t-shirt sale. So I got 3 more here, which this was the big seller last month if you watched my other video. And then 2 more here. Some of these have sold before and are selling again, which is great. That's what you want to see. 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. So a lot of the onesies here. But again, selling more and more designs on Teepublic as we go out through the year. So let me show you the graph. So this is the graph for Teepublic. You can see a little bit different. There's still a dip after April. Not sure why May is so slow. Maybe I got more designs for Easter or something like that. But you can see also January, February, no sales, and then up and down and up. And in this case, August went down for Teepublic. Not sure why. The thing you have to do is just continue to add more and more designs. So it happens. It doesn't always go up, 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 and never ends. So in here you can see 37 designs sold on Teepublic, 66 sales at a total of $264 profit. And here let me show you all the ones that have sold since the beginning, since January 2024. All right, so these are some of my top sellers for Teepublic. You can see 15 sold, like I said, 4 sold here. And as we scroll down, you can see a lot of the other ones that sold just once, but a lot more designs sold on Teepublic, which is typical for me. I get a lot more sales on Teepublic than I do on Redbubble, and you can see there's all of them right there. So the last place is Amazon. Now Amazon is free to join with Amazon Merch on Demand, and you actually sell on Amazon. So it's not a separate t-shirt store or sticker store or whatever. It is Amazon where everything is. So a lot more competition, but also a lot more traffic. And I typically get a lot more sales on Amazon. So let me show you what it looks like. Here's one of my designs, and it just looks like a regular product on here. So you come here, this person can buy it on Amazon, add to their cart, and your product, your whatever you want to sell, I usually sell t-shirts, show up on Amazon. Totally free for you to join. The only caveat is they accept who they want to accept. So you have to apply on Amazon Merch on Demand, and if they accept you, you get to sell on here. If they don't, they usually send most people a rejection letter, and you're gonna have to try again and so on. So if you're lucky enough to get on here, not like Redbubble and Teepublic where everybody can get on, Amazon kind of has a limit of how many people they want to sell at one time. So I was lucky enough to get on here. You can see this is one of the t-shirts that I sell, and it's right on Amazon. So let me show you Amazon Merch on Demand dashboard, and this is where I'm going to track what sells. So this is the Pretty Merch dashboard, but it actually says what I sold today and all of that. And I'm going to go to products, and I'm going to do more filters, and I'm going to say created on or after actually January 1st. Let's go back. Anything January 1st and has sold, yes. And then it's going to run this and tell me everything that's sold since then. And I'm going to look at the ones that have sold in August as well as all of them since January, and kind of make the same things that we've been seeing with Redbubble and Teepublic. As you can imagine, Amazon for me does way better than Teepublic and Redbubble combined usually, at least up to this point, and mainly because I have so many more designs on here. But now I'm creating for this test, the same designs are going on Redbubble, Teepublic, and Amazon, and so we're going to still see how much better Amazon is even with the same amount of designs. So here's what I sold on Amazon. You can see less sales. Let me move my face again. Less sales than I did on Teepublic for this month, for August, as well as less profit. So on Teepublic it was $48, this is $42, slightly less. And the reason for that is because some of these, like the Apple iPhone case, don't get me as much profit per sale as, say, something as shirts and things like that. So not only did I sell less, but I also have products that give me less profit, as opposed to in Teepublic you got $4 per shirt. I can actually raise some of these to get $5 per shirt or more, but the throw pillows and the iPhone case typically get less profit. So here's the graph I made for Amazon. You can see it started off a lot faster. It got some sales right in the beginning in February, and that's the power of Amazon. You got lots more traffic, but you can see it also took a dip in May, June, July, and it's picking back up, which I will predict that it's going to pick up even more in Q4 as we get into September, October, November, and December. Officially Q4 doesn't start till October, but I'm hoping September will pick up already. So you can see total sales, 53 designs sold out of the 250, not great. 117 sales, more than the other two, and 335.27 profit, which is also more than the other two. Okay, so if we would take a look at the totals of all of them together, Redbubble in August gave me $21.66, Teepublic $48, Amazon Merch on Demand $42.84, for a total profit in August for these three print on demand, $177.30. Now again, this is just for 2024. It's not all my designs since I ever made since 2005. Not all my designs on Amazon, which I have 12,000 designs. This is just for the 250 designs that I made in 2024. And remember, I'm only going a design a day. If you want to ramp this up, I would do more than a design a day. Make sure you do more than 30 designs in a month, and so on. So that's how I started really adding more and more to these in the beginning, was actually posting or uploading more than a design a day. And if you want to talk about how much I made since 2024, again, just with the 250 designs that we're testing to see, you can see Amazon is doing better than Teepublic, which is doing better than Redbubble, but these two with the same amount of designs on both actually are a lot closer than what I do currently, because currently on all my designs I have 12,000 designs on Amazon and only about 1,000 or 2,000 on Teepublic. So the difference is a lot more. But here, where we're only comparing the same amount of designs from Amazon to Teepublic, like Teepublic does pretty good, especially if you consider that Teepublic is easier to get into than Amazon. So I recommend out of these three, if you can't get into Amazon, which can be hard, just go for Teepublic, sign up, get on there, learn. The nice thing about Teepublic, not only because of the profit, is there's multiple ways to make money on Teepublic, as well as it's really easy to upload. Out of the three, Teepublic is the easiest to upload, pretty self-explanatory, really quick. I may do a video on how quick it is to upload to these three, but out of the three, Teepublic by far is my favorite to upload to. Okay, now that you've seen all my sales from all the three sites, I wanted to share with you what to do next. Now, a lot of people have this question on, okay, I'm getting sales, but I want to get more sales. How do I ramp up? How do I get even more sales now? Some are getting sales and some are not. What do I do, right? So I'm going to show you what to do when you have the data of what sells best for you. I forgot to show what I sold so far on Amazon, and here's kind of the breakdown. So 7 new means those are the ones I sold in August, but you can see my top sellers 10, 6 here, and see these are all the designs, mostly made with AI again, that sold in all the different products that it sold on and how much I got for each one. So different marketplaces and everything. So this is what you would want to do with your data. So if you don't have or download the data, some places give data, but if you want to go back and look at your own data and kind of make your own chart, this is what I would suggest. The next step after finding your top sellers, here are my top 4 for Amazon. I'm going to move my face here so you can see top sellers. So this one got 10 in US, and now I'm just doing US, so I took the top sellers for the US market on Amazon. You can do this with Teepublic or Redbubble, whichever one you're selling on. Take your top sellers here and figure out what the topic is, what the niche is, right? So in this case, this is music, obviously, and funny. It could also be food because it's jam. This is food and funny, right? Saucy nugs. This is athletic and funny, kind of athletic style. He's not doing anything athletic, but it has that athletic style. And this again is music and funny. So what do we have here? Music and funny does really well for me on Amazon, right? So you're gonna have to do this for you. It doesn't say that this will do well for you. Take your top sellers and find out what's doing well for you, right? Now, it doesn't have to be 10. It can be whatever your top sellers are. And then the next step is this. So now that I know it's funny music, I'm going to start creating more ideas, right? So again, this is Amazon Merch on Demand. And I have blank playing a guitar because one of my things was I had a jam playing a guitar. I had a lobster playing a guitar. What are some other ideas that I can do playing a guitar? Now you can use AI to generate this. You don't have to hand draw it. If you're the one hand drawing it, then great. But if you're creating AI stuff like I am, you could just put this could be the prompt: dinosaur playing a guitar, unicorn playing a guitar. Look, I have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 more ideas just playing a guitar, right? And don't stop there. What do? I pivot and say blank playing drums. We know that funny music ideas do well. Why not try drums? Same thing. I took the same list: dinosaur, unicorn, cat, panda, playing drums. You can plug this into AI or draw it yourself. These are another ideas that if the other one worked well for you, most likely there's a better chance that these will work well for you too. But I wouldn't stop there. I would do another thing in ChatGPT and actually go, those are just for the graphics. Now, what about the phrases? Can you build off different phrases? So the ones I had up there were rock lobster, which is kind of a music pun, as well as jammin', which is a pun. So I put music, puns, and phrases, and I got these. Guess how I got these? I went to ChatGPT and asked it to give me some music, puns, and phrases that are 2 to 5 words long, right? And it came up and gave me this and more. You can ask for 10, you can ask for 20, and so on. Now, can you make a design with a giraffe playing a bass? Can you make a jazz kangaroo? Can you make a beat box, right? A beat. So any of these can work too for funny music. So using ChatGPT and AI in a different way, helping you create puns and phrases is another way to get more designs for things that are selling well for you. And let's break it down even further. So the first one I said, dinosaur playing guitar. What's the phrase that's going to work for that? Well, I can use ChatGPT again and ask for a 2 to 5 word phrase about a dinosaur playing guitar, a funny phrase. And this is actually from ChatGPT. You have a T-Rex playing a guitar and then put Riffosaurus Rex underneath, right? Or Shredosaurus or something. So test these out. I think these could work. Again, you would get it and post it and show your friends or family, or even do something on social media. Which one of these two do you like the best? Which one of these? And kind of get an idea. If you have something like Amazon, you can post multiple ones without, you can post scaling designs. Typically, Teepublic and Redbubble don't like scaling designs, but on Amazon, you could put every one of these with the same picture and try it out and test right on Amazon and see which one actually gives you sales. So have fun with this. Hopefully this was really helpful for you. I think this method of finding what sells best for you over time and then doing more of that and more of that, using AI, using ChatGPT and using and brainstorming, and just creating more and more ways of creating designs that work well for you. I think that's the best way, because you have the data that shows these things are selling for you. Why not do more of that instead of trying to do another different thing and another different thing? Once you have the data, you can kind of narrow down now and see, at least do some of those and then still do more of the other ones, but make sure to focus now on the ones that actually have data behind it to let you know that works. So hopefully this whole video is really helpful for you to show you that you can sell designs, especially even with AI designs. It doesn't have to be AI designs, but designs on print on demand in 2024 actually do sell. Now it's going to take a long time, and I'm hopeful in Q4 that we'll see a big spike in sales. So cross your fingers. I'm crossing mine to see if that happens. Thanks again for watching. And if you want to see another video, I'm going to put my other video here, 7 months. Just last month I did that one. You can see some of the other things, comments I made on there to help you along with your print on demand journey. Thanks again for watching, and as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.